Hi guys, thank you so much for watching back. If you're new here, my name is May, and you're watching my channel, MaeSomethingcreates. For today, let's do the Meet the Artist video. Before we start painting, I just want to show you this new sketchbook or watercolor journal that I have. I bought this online at Cirilla Handmade. She has a Shopee account. You can just look for Cirilla Handmade, and she's also on Instagram. I'll just be putting the links of her shop on the description box below. And by the way, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. You may also like this video and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified to any uploads in this channel. So yeah, let's start the painting. To start with, some people are asking if May is really my first name. Well, actually not, because that's just my nickname. That was actually derived from my birth month, which is May. And my full name is Marjorie. If you'll see me in person, I'm actually small for my age. I'm 152.4 centimeters and I'm a proud Filipina, and I know a little bit of Bisaya because my father used to live in Ormoc, Leyte. Yeah, just to give you a sample, kasabot ako gamay. If that makes sense. You will also see me with a huge brown hair. I was not born with a brown hair, but when I started working, I used to dye my hair brown, and then I never dyed my hair black again. I don't know, I think I just get used to this color of my hair, and I really have a thick, huge hair. I don't have a pointy nose, but I have chubby cheeks. My eyes are actually kind of a monolid. That's why I really don't bother putting eyeshadows, because you really can't see what I put on my eyelids. What I usually do is I just put eyeliners. Take note, thick eyeliners. I have a fair complexion, and mostly I just wear shorts and some random t-shirts or skirts or dresses. This might be weird, but I really hate wearing denim pants. So if you already know me, you really won't see me wearing pants. I really love painting frames, vintage frames, or any spiral thing. I just don't know why, but I really love making swirls out of them. And creating these loops and some spiral things is kind of therapeutic to me. So just a little backstory to share with you guys. My grandfather is a painter, and he used to be an artist in Dubai. And most of my uncles and aunties on my mother's side knows how to draw, including my mom. So I guess being creative is not a new thing for me. My blood type is A, and I'm the eldest in the family. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. I also love Hello Kitty so much. As I can remember, my first ever painting was Johnny Bravo using watercolors, and that's actually the one that is on the yellow case. As much as I would love to, I never went to any art schools. So yeah, I don't have any formal schooling about painting, about fine arts. It's all self-taught and with the help of YouTube. When I was in elementary, I am super active to any art-related curricular activities. There are this poster making contests, slogan making contests, book cover drawing contests, name it. I will join them all. And luckily, I will be able to win prizes. I will be able to win the first prize and have extra grades for that. I used to be an editorial cartoonist as well when I was in elementary. That's from grade 5 to grade 6. But I have been a part of the journalism department when I was in grade 4, but I was actually handling copy reading that time. Then when I was in grade 5, I tried out for the cartoonist position, and yeah, I got it. I remember some of my teachers in elementary, they will reach out to my grandfather and will commission him to create artworks for bulletin boards, for wall posts, and even for visual aids. And I will be so proud seeing his artworks around our classroom, and sometimes it's actually posted outside the canteen area. So I was like, my grandfather's so great, I want to be like him. But that was when I was in elementary. I really lost interest in drawing when I was in high school and in college. I just don't know why. Maybe just because I have other priorities back then, but I guess first love never dies. So I got back to drawing last 2016. I guess that's the last quarter of 2016. Back then I only used graphite for sketching, and I really don't like coloring my sketches because I really think that it gets ruined whenever I color them. Until I saw this artwork on Instagram. It's actually a planet and it really looks realistic. Then when I read the caption, it says it was made using watercolors. Then I was like, is it for real? Because at that time, the only watercolor I knew was the yellow Katie watercolor that we used to bring during our art subjects in elementary. To be honest, that one artwork I saw on Instagram urged my creativity again. Because I actually stopped drawing when I was in high school. Then I don't draw much during college days. I try to explore watercolors. The first brand I used was Reeves, the one that is in tubes, and I really fell in love with that medium, and until now I use watercolors for most of my artworks. I never dreamt of becoming a freelance artist or a visual artist because I find painting and drawing just a hobby back then. But when I posted these artworks, some people are messaging me asking if I can do some artworks for them. Then I said, sure, why don't we try it? Then as time goes by, some random people will message me, commissioning me to do an artwork for them as well. And so I decided to create a page on Facebook, and that's what I call MaeSomething. And through painting and creating calligraphy, I was able to invest on artist grade art materials which I use for commissions as well. I also work as an art teacher at Eshishak Art Cafe. That was the time when I started painting using acrylics. I got a lot of artist friends at Eshishak Art Cafe. I also met a lot of students who are really passionate about painting. And I think that's a good thing wherein you can find a community or a set of people who has the same interests as yours. I haven't used any oil paints yet due to the medical condition of my mom. She had tuberculosis and it would be very dangerous for her to smell or to inhale those kind of toxics. It was just recently that I figured out that there are odorless turpentines that are being sold online. So I said, why not try exploring oil paints this time? I actually made a video for that. It's the very first time I use oil paints, and please stay tuned because I'll be uploading that as well here on this channel within this month, hopefully. I really love painting, and if you're gonna ask me to choose between new clothes, new dresses, or paints, I would rather go with the paints. So for now, I'm using watercolors, acrylics, gouache paints, markers, soft pastels, and I already tried color pencils, but I just don't find them convenient for me because it takes a lot of time for you to, shade and then blend those colors. I love sunsets, I love painting the nature, I love plein air paintings. I also love matcha and ube flavors. I also love sunny days. It brightens up my day, which gives me this vibe to paint and paint all throughout the day. What I don't like are rainy days. I just don't like that feeling because it feels sad and gloomy. It feels like you just want to sleep all throughout the day. The only thing I love rainy days is when it's time to sleep. I also don't like frogs. I also don't like people who doesn't have initiative and those people that are insensitive. And my must-haves are my laptop, my camera, my cell phone of course, my coin purse. I don't bring huge wallets with me because it's kinda heavy. Then I always want to listen to music, so I always have a headset with me. Then of course, one of my must-haves are my art materials. Most especially my travel watercolor sketchbook and my travel brushes and watercolor pens. I love listening to music whenever I paint, and some of the artists that I listen to is Turnover. I listen to their Peripheral Vision album. That's the whole album that I love. I also love listening to The Vamps, to Paramore, Sleeping with Siren, and of course, I love listening to OPM. Here goes Silent Sanctuary, Kamikaze, Parokya ni Edgar, Eraserheads, Juan Carlos, and there's still a lot of great artists and singers from the Philippines that I listen most of the time. Well, I forgot to tell you, I'm a jolly person. I stay optimistic. I love my siblings. I value people too much. And I have lots of dreams. Dreams that I want to achieve. Slowly but surely. And yeah, I hope you've liked our video for today. It's just a random meet the artist artwork and watercolor session with me. And I hope you stay tuned for our next video. I'll be having an art haul. And we can also stay connected on Instagram and on my Facebook page. That's at MaeSomething. I also have a Patreon page, which is also under MaeSomething. And yes, that's all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope you have learned something from me. And yep, till our next video, may we all have a good day. Bye!